did this together. And we'll continue to do this together. Together.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance. Defend ourselves.
The next right thing is for me to go to the Enchanted Forest and find that voice.
Hello everyone, this is your pal, aka 2001, your home of the Frozen 2 content. Well, reason why I'm not doing why I won't watch Overworld, because if I do that video, people have a complaint about me, and people will say, oh, I probably don't watch the movie because of Gore. Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm not making that kind of video, so I am no longer making those. Why I won't watch a horror movie. I can do why I won't watch a comedy movies and anime movies, etc. But it's not about a horror movie, so let's not do that, okay? Let's not. And so yeah, guys, my next Halloween review week episodes will come tomorrow. It's a Ready or Not review. I gotta watch the movie, and then I can do a review of it. And we'll see. And so yeah, welcome back to another SpongeBob review. And I know it's October, but I just feel like it. And after that, I'll do a plain fire lecture one, which honestly, I never liked that movie to begin with. That movie was so boring, just like the first movie. But at least it's not as bad as the first movie. But I just do not like the plain franchise. It's boring. And so yeah, so today I'm doing a movie review on my favorite SpongeBob movie of all time. It's none other than the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of the Water. Way better than the Sponge on the Run, which honestly I cannot stand that movie. That is boring. Yeah. Alright guys, let's get the part, shall we? Base is the part is about the story of the Under the Sea, when SpongeBob doing normal stuff like always, which honestly I don't want to spoil the opening from the beard and ugly beards and trying to steal the book, so let's not do that. So yeah, Base is the part is about the SpongeBob doing normal stuff like he's always, and Plankton trying to steal Krabby Patty secret formula again, which honestly I really wish he can. I really wish he could take a break for once. And no surprise, Krabby Patty secret formula disappeared, and so the Krusty Krab got locked down, and Mr. Krab was mad at Plankton, say, "Where's my Krabby Patty secret formulas?" And Plankton say, "I don't have it. It disappeared." And Mr. Krab thinks he's lying, which honestly that doesn't mean spirit. But that's not my negative. Let's get that right though. And so SpongeBob gotta find a way to get a Krabby Patty secret formula. So you team up with Plankton. Team up Plankton and SpongeBob, which honestly that's a great duo. So SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward and Sandy Cheek and Mr. Krab and Squidward and Plankton gotta go to the out of the sea to get a Krabby Patty secret formula from the ugly beard, and they dress up a superhero trying to get Krabby Patty secret formula before it's too late. And that's basically part of this movie. Sorry, basically part one, because it's been a while I watched this movie. I watched this movie back in 2015, and I watched this movie a couple times. Honestly, guys, I was super excited for this movie, and no joke, this movie was my most entertaining movie of 2015. And after I saw the trailer, after I saw a dreadful trailer for Saw 10th anniversary trailer, which honestly, that trailer is a disaster. That movie did not deserve any anniversary treatment. And I was excited for this movie. And after I saw the movie in theaters, it was such a fun experience. But I think The Avengers Endgame is my best movie experience. The reason why I didn't say Frozen 2, because my Frozen 2 experience, it's okay. It's just people just don't care about Frozen 2, so yeah. And so yeah, guys, after I watched this movie a couple times, and this movie aged well, absolutely yes. And this movie is honestly one of my favorite SpongeBob movie I ever seen in my life. Originally, this movie is one of my favorite movies from 2015, but my favorite movie from 2015 is the Kingsman movie, The Kingsman Secret Service. Yep, I watched The Kingsman Secret Service, and I will do review all the Kingsman movie leading up to the Kingsman on the Mirror Station. And so yeah, do I have any negative? I can't think any negative. Okay, I think one negative. I think the story it's a little bit cliche. We see that story thousands of times, but that's not really a negative. But I just don't have any negative for it, man. And so yeah, let's get some positive. Forget the story. I think the story is a little cliche, but it's good cliche. I think the story is a little bit cliched, but not all the way, because I think the story is a little bit cliched. That's all. It's not really negative. And it's okay. And the character, like SpongeBob, he's a likable character. And Patrick, he's a funny character. And Squidward, he's a grouchy character, which honestly I like. Met the Crab, I really like Met the Crab. His iron suit is a completely rip-off to Iron Man. Yeah, no joke. His Iron Man, his iron suit is kind of whip-off to Iron Man. Well, except having a sharp teeth and all that metal, something like that. A good thing you don't have a symbol on it. Have it, yeah. And Plankton, he's a really funny villain, but he's not necessarily a villain. The real villain of this movie is really the Ugly Bear, the same actor who was the voice of Puss in Boot. It was to get the truck to throw it out my face. Thank you very much. I cannot stay in that movie. And so yeah, I think Ugly Beard, I kind of disagree with people think that character is awful just because of it. Okay, I'm really getting sick and tired of people starting to hate the villain nowadays. Okay, I get it. I hate the villain. But I don't hate the villain in good movies. I just hate the villain from good movies and bad movies. Like Hans for Frozen, I cannot stand that play. It's stupid. Okay, that's enough of that. That's my next video I'm going to do in the future, like on Tuesday. Stay tuned. And I think Sandy Cheek, she's a really cute character. And her as a real squirrel, the Lotus, she's a really cute character. And the dolphin, oh my god, he is so funny. Like that one scene that SpongeBob and Patrick trying to stare at the sky, at the space, and the planet explodes, and the dolphin get angry. Oh man, that is so funny as heck. And Scream Me song, I love the Scream Me song. I cannot play that song because I'm gonna get copyright. And I think the ending is really action packed. Oh, let's get the action. Action is really action packed, and I totally forget to mention the action in SpongeBob movie. I think this movie is out of one of the best action I ever seen for a SpongeBob universe. And I cannot believe why Sponge on one turned that disappointment. I will talk about that movie tomorrow. So overall, guys, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of the Water, is a really great movie. I don't have any flaws at all. I can't think any flaws about this movie. It's really a 10 out of 10. So yeah. And this movie is on my list next to The Avengers Age of Ultron, Star Wars The Force Awakens, and The Kingsman Secret Service, one of my favorite movie of 2015. I think The Kingsman The Secret Service is my number one favorite movie of 2015. But the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of the Water, is way better than Inside Out, which honestly, I cannot believe why I'm starting to dislike that movie. But I kind of handle your opinion, people. You like Inside Out. But for me, it's just not my cup of tea. Every time we watch it, and a lot of the time I just dislike it. And so yeah, guys, let's get to my rating real quick. You know what? I'm gonna give the SpongeBob movie Sorry, let me try again. You know what? I'm gonna give the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of the Water 10 out of 10. This is epic, brilliant masterpiece, and this movie deserving a seal of Nick awesomeness. Yeah, the first movie didn't deserve to seal of Nick awesomeness, and the Sponge on the One deserved a Nick seal of garbage. Jeez, I cannot stay in that movie, and that's my next rant of it. God damn it. And so yeah, that was my movie review on the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of the Water. Tell me what's done in this movie. If you hate this movie, I can hear your opinion, but for me, I really have a fun time watching this movie. But is this my favorite movie of all time? No, Frozen 2 is my favorite movie of all time. Nice try, people. And so yeah, and stay tuned for, oh boy, after Radio or Not review, stay tuned for my rant on the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the One. The most disappointing SpongeBob movie I have ever seen in my life. Wish me luck, guys. And today, stay tuned for my rant on playing Fire X2. I cannot stand that movie. Oh my god, that movie is so idiotic. And so yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. So long. See you in my next video.
What would I do without you? You'll always have me.